Scooby-Doo and the Fishy Phantom by Jesse Leon McCann. Scooby-Doo and Mr. Ink arrived at the Coolsville Aquarium for a private after-hours tour. Velma had just won first place in the science fair, and the tour was the prize. Everyone was excited. They would be the first visitors to see the aquarium's newest attraction, the beautiful and rare rainbow flounder. "Hello, hello," said Mr. Winterbottom. The aquarium's head curator greeted them. "Jinx, listen to this," Velma exclaimed. "The Coolsville Aquarium is home to more than 12,500 ocean animals." "That's correct," Mr. Winterbottom said proudly. "But before we start the tour, let's stop by the underwater snack bar so we can get some dinner." "Great idea," Shaggy gulped. Scooby nodded in agreement. Steve Curley, the snack bar manager, wasn't happy about staying open late. He muttered angrily, but the gang didn't hear him. They were too preoccupied looking around the impressive surroundings. The snack bar was 16 feet underwater. "Let's go see the rainbow flounder, shall we?" said Mr. Winterbottom. On the way to the rainbow flounder exhibit, Mr. Winterbottom became upset with the janitor who was slowly mopping a floor in the same spot. "Why are you still here?" the curator scolded. "You are the slowest janitor I've ever seen." The king felt sorry for the old man. It was the rainbow flounder's tank that got a bigger surprise than they could have imagined. Someone was stealing the priceless fish. "I am the Fishy Phantom," cackled the intruder, "and the rainbow flounder is mine." "Help! Help!" said Mr. Winterbottom cried as the Fishy Phantom fled the scene. "Don't worry, Mr. Winterbottom. It won't get away," Fred said. "Go check the security to make sure that all the exits are secured. Daphne and Velma and I will follow the Fishy Phantom." Fred continued. "Shaggy and Scooby, you go the other direction. We might be able to box it in. Come on, gang. We've got another mystery on our hands." "Let's check out the snack bar first," Shaggy suggested. "Maybe the freaky fish is hungry." "Rah!" Scooby agreed. They were both hoping to get some more snacks. "Roar!" the Fishy Phantom roared. "I told you to leave me alone. Now you're in for it." "Zoinks! We're only looking for snacks," Mr. Shaggy bleated. "Ruh-roh, Rex!" Scooby agreed. "Snacks!" growled the Fishy Phantom. "Now you're going to be my fish food." The creature chased Shaggy and Scooby through the hallway and the tunnels, over the catwalks, and up and down the escalators. Then Scooby got an idea. He and Shaggy grabbed some scuba gear and jumped in the fish tank. "Great plan, Scoob," Shaggy talked loudly so he could be heard underwater. "The creepy crawdaddy will never find us in here." Scooby laughed. "Rippy road, Daddy." "Roar!" The Fishy Phantom was suddenly rushing toward them as fast as a torpedo. "Zoink! Scream for it, Scoob!" Shaggy cried. "He's back and he's brought friends." Shaggy swam as fast as he could, making long strokes with his lanky arms and quick kicks with his fins. Scooby's dog paddled with all his might. Meanwhile, Daphne and Velma and Fred made a very interesting discovery. The old janitor was sneaking around. He seemed a lot more energetic than before. "He's up to something," Daphne whispered. "I just know it. He's acting awful suspicious." Velma agreed. "Come on, let's check him out." "Hold it right there," Fred shouted. "What are you doing in here?" the janitor cried. "I'm just finishing up for the night." Daphne and Velma spotted the glow of the rainbow colors behind the old man. "It looks like you got some explaining to do," Velma said to him. "You caught me," the man said. "I'm not really a janitor. I'm Cal Cooley from the Coolville Action News Squad, Velma interrupted. I've seen your exposés on TV. They're nothing but sensational gossip. The view screen was making the rainbow glow, Daphne reported. Cooley has gone undercover as a janitor to get footage of the rainbow flounder for his news show. Shame on you, Mr. Cooley, Velma said, as they escorted the report out. You knew the aquarium wanted to keep the rainbow flounder's image a secret. Just then, Shaggy and Scooby showed up. When they saw that the TV reporter was leaving the aquarium, they wanted to leave too. Oh, no, you don't, Daphne said. We haven't solved this mystery yet. Listen, gang, I've got a plan to capture the Fishy Phantom, Fred explained, and we have all the things we need to set a trap right here in the aquarium. Like, does this include Scoob and me as bait? Shaggy asked, frowning. Fred admitted that it did. At first, Scooby and Shaggy refused to do it, but then Velma tempted them with a box of Scooby snacks. They agreed to help. A few minutes later, the trap was set and everyone was in place. Like, I hope Fred's plan works, Shaggy said. I'd hate to think dressed up up this silly for nothing. Scooby looked at Shaggy and started giggling. Shaggy did look like pretty funny. What are you giggling at, man? Shaggy said. You look just as ridiculous. The Fishy Phantom couldn't believe it. Shaggy and Scooby were in the big tank laughing. Not only were they not hiding in fear, it looked like they had stolen the rainbow flounder from the spot where it was stashed. Oh, the Fishy Phantom howled angrily as she jumped into the tank and swam swiftly in their direction. The Fishy Phantom approached the net. Fred was ready to tug on the rope to bring up the net, but something went wrong. The net didn't catch the Phantom at all. Shaggy and Scooby were forced to flee from the monster again. Outside the tank, Fred and the girls were puzzled. Jinx, Velma exclaimed. I think something else tugged up on the rope. Minutes later, the creature had cornered Shaggy and Scooby inside the dark and deserted gift shop. Growled the Fishy Phantom. Give me what's inside the goldfish boy. Zoinks, whatever you say, man, Shaggy cried. The light from the camera was so bright that the Phantom couldn't see a thing. Yay, the Fishy Phantom yelled. The rest of the game followed. The creature screamed to locate Shaggy and Scooby. Jeepers, it's Steve Curley, the snack bar manager, Daphne exclaimed after Fred removed the Fishy Phantom's mask. Like, wow, Shaggy scowled as Scooby sniffed indignantly. To think we let you cook us dinner. Steve Curley hid the rainbow fish in his pantry so he could sneak it out after hours and sell it, Velma explained. I would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for you meddling kids, growled the manager. Now the rainbow flounder is safely back in the tank, Mr. Winterbottom said happily. Let's go take a look. The amazing rainbow flounder. The mystery gang was amazed at the beauty of the rainbow flounder. Thank you, kids, the curator said. The rainbow flounder is now safe for everyone to enjoy. The mystery wouldn't have gone so swimmingly without our Scooby. Velma smiled. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, cheered Scooby.